Hello guys, welcome back to my tutorial. Myself Vajana. Today hottest topic deep learning. Yes, deep learning is getting a lot of attention nowadays. Before we dive, what's deep learning? Let's start with why deep learning, which helps to understand better and makes the path more interesting. Guys, do you know one thing? By known or unknown, we are surrounded by deep learning algorithm. Yes, in all these applications, deep learning algorithm involved. Still, if you feel I can do all these things in traditional way of programming or machine learning algorithm, then the session is especially for you. Let's understand with few use cases. In this, I want to predict n number of moves. When doing a complex program like this, we have an n number of output and input. Using a conditional statement, it's really very complicated to do. In this, I want to predict an handwritten digit. It's quite really hard. The next interesting use case, we want to predict the type of flower. Imagine we want to write a program to capture picture. The input is background, position, size and many more. It's really very hard. That's the reason deep learning is coming into picture. But before we dive, we understand what's the drawback in machine learning. Traditional machine learning algorithms are not useful while working with high dimensional data. That is where we have large number of inputs and outputs. For example, in case of handwriting recognition, we have large number of input where we will have different types of inputs associated with different types of handwriting. The second major challenge is to tell the computer what are the features it should consider to play an important role in predict the outcome. In automated driving, it has to identify the stop signal and traffic and it has to act accordingly. That's the reason deep learning is very famous in all these applications. Do you know one thing? Handwritten deep learning algorithm is there from 1990s to recognize handwritten postal code. But deep learning is famous in the last 10 years. Do you know the reason why? The first reason is more accurate in classifying images than human in the recent years. And the second most important one is GPU enable us to train deep networks in less time. Large amount of labeled data has become accessible over the last few years. This makes deep learning so famous and more important in the recent years. I hope now you get the reason why deep learning is getting a lot of attention and is making a very good impact in computer vision and natural language processing. I hope this session is really useful. If you like this content, please like, share and subscribe. See you soon in the next informative session. Till then, Fazana signing off.